Greetings, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. I am a Ursula, and today I'm going to do a general reading for fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus sign. Now, keep in mind these readings are general, so it will not apply to every single fire sign. With that being said, take what resonates, leave what does not, but do not try to make these messages fit into your situation. Time is fluid, so this could have already happened. You're going through this now, or this is something that you have yet to experience. All right, so fire signs, without further ado, let's go ahead and tap into your energies and see what messages the Spirit has for you at this time. Sorry about the shaking of the table. Okay, let's go in. See what's going on with you. All right. One more. All right, so some of you fire signs, y'all need to balance. Y'all need to balance your mind, your body, and your soul, because some of y'all are in balance at this moment. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Now I'm going to read these cards intuitively first, and if need be, I'll go to the book to get a little bit more information. So the first card we have is boredom. Let me see that. And this is from your spirit teachers. I got a feeling that this is going to turn out to be a love reading. I don't know. We're going to see. But some of you are bored in the situation that you're in. Okay, what I'm gonna do for you, fire signs, I'm gonna show you all the cards that's on the table because it's all gelling together. So first card is boredom. Second card is life force. This is coming from Aphrodite. And the last card is imagination. Okay. So this is for some of you fire signs, not all of you, as I said in the beginning. If this is not your story, it's not your story. Okay? But some of you fire signs are pretty much bored with the way that your life is going right now. And I'm sensing that some of you have been using sex as a way to deal with your emotions. Some of you have been using sex as a tool versus using it for what it's for. And that is basically to help you to elevate spiritually into your godlike self. Okay? And you're no longer getting fulfillment out of that. I'm going to go to the book on this first one, on this boredom. But that's just what I got first off the riff. The book. All right. So, boredom. This one is kind of lengthy here. Oh, no, it's not. Well, yes, it is. Tedium, disappointment, emptiness, frustration. Life is relatively stable and calm now, and yes, you've achieved a certain degree of predictability and comfort on a day-to-day basis. However, something is lacking in the way of fulfillment. Your spirit teachers gather in response to this emptiness. They gently remind you that there is more to your life than you're presently expressing, and are calling on you to remember your soul commitments of purpose and contribution to your fellow human beings. They confirm what you already know in your heart. Focusing on your interests alone will not fill your void. Trust these beautiful guides as they lovingly urge you to open your heart and share your time and gifts with others. I'm hearing callous. Some of you fire signs have become very callous. It could be due to a situation that you've gone through, or something that you've gone through, an experience. Love, possibly. They wisely counsel you that the restlessness, emptiness, and boredom you feel isn't the result of something missing from your life or something you've yet to attain, but rather is a reaction to unexpressed talent, creativity, and love in your heart, things your soul longs to give. Your spirit teachers invite you to take advantage of your present peace and certainty, and use your good fortune to involve yourself with those who are still struggling. For example, take a friend to lunch, help an elderly neighbor, volunteer at a literacy support organization, or spend more time with lonely relatives. Your spirit teacher's message: give more and your emptiness will subside. Okay? So with the whole creativity and talent, that's what this card comes in at right here. Okay? So a lot of you have some very creative ideas, but I feel that you're second guessing yourself. You're lacking the confidence in yourself to push forward on these ideas that you have. Okay? With this life force here, your sex drive, for some of you, okay, is possibly increasing, okay? But as I said earlier, with this, you can't use your sexual energy for malicious reasons or gains, okay? No, it's itching. Because that's not what it's intended for. And some of you have indeed, as I said earlier, have been doing that. Okay? Do I want to go to the book on that? No. I don't. So, let's go ahead and clarify. I think I've said enough as it relates to this spread right here. I done said everything that the book pretty much gonna say. Probably. I don't know. I'm using my intuition to bring clarity to this spread. Okay. Alright, Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify this spread right here. These cards are really bulky. I hadn't really broken them in real good, so the thickness of this, like, alright. Alright, fire sign, let's go ahead and clarify these cards here. Alright, Spirit, let's clarify the boredom. Okay, let's clarify life force. Let's clarify imagination. Alright. One second, I got stuff here, there, and everywhere. Hold on, babies. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Okay, so boredom was clarified by the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay. So for some of you fire signs, the reason why you feel that way, based other than what I just read, and this pretty much is going to be sounding redundant, but you lack a sense of planning. Okay. You feel like you don't have a sense of direction. And for some of you, you're just not putting in the work because you're focusing on the wrong things. Your heart is not in the right place. And because of that, you're not feeling fulfilled. Okay? And also, let's see. I'm doing my notes. Because I really don't, the whole reversal thing is, yeah, it says the opposite of what the upright is, but there's still more you can get out of it. It's more in depth than people say. So. Okay, so now I'm feeling the need to read this book for you guys. So life force was clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You know, with the Pentacles, it is the earth element, which is a representation of groundedness, stableness, finances. Okay. And maybe some of you have been using your sexual energies, I'm going to say, for financial gains. Some of you may be very good in bed, and you know this. So you feel that if you really put it down on whomever it may be, then that'll be like a ticket for you. You know what I'm saying? To uh, to come up, make a come up financially. hmm Because you lack the drive, you lack the planning, you lack the ability to see your way to becoming financially successful yourself. Laziness. Okay? Now, as I say, this is for some of you. This is not for every fire sign. Okay? If the shoe fits, wear it. Don't kill a messenger. Or don't shoot the messenger. Let's retract that first word. Alright, so imagination is clarified by the hermit. So, on this one, I'm feeling like some of you fire signs are a little bit too much in fantasy land. I'm hearing detached from reality. Yeah. Lack of wisdom. This hermit is not in reverse, but this I'm feeling the energies from this. A lack of wisdom, I'm hearing a lack of insight. For some of you. Let me see. I think if I want to clarify these further. Yes, I do. Alright, Spirit, so let's go ahead and clarify these other cards. Get a little bit more. We only have 15 minutes, so it ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Oops, sorry. Alright, Spirit, so let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Clarify the clarifiers. Alright, so clarify the Two of Wands, please. Why would... That's too many cards for that. Indecision. I just heard indecision. Some of you are very indecisive. It's like you go back and forth on decisions you've made. Indecisive. That's the right word. Okay. Please clarify the Two of Wands in reverse. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. God damn. Look at all these reversals. Please clarify the Hermit. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, so A lot of you fire signs are in your head. You are stuck. You're feeling stuck like Chuck. Okay. Now, with the yeah, I'm more like when we go into my notes on this one. So, the Two of Wands was clarified by the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, the Page is representation of a message. Okay. The Page is also someone who is of a youth, someone who is starting something new in their life, in experience. Okay. You know, the Swords deals with the mental. All right. So, with this inability to plan, the Page of Swords here. Okay. It's like you put up a great front to make things look and appear as though you are getting things done, but it's like all talk, no action. And you do things hastily without thinking. It's kind of like the Knight of was that Knight of Swords energy verse, yeah. Okay. And this is with the Knight of Pentacles reverse was clarified by the King of Swords reverse. All right. And it's pretty much what I said earlier. The King of Swords is represented in its reverse is someone who's very manipulative. Okay. Somewhat of a tyrant. Someone. I'm hearing conceited. So this was clarifying the life force here. So as I was saying that some of you have been using sex as a way to get what it is that you want. Manipulating situations. Taking advantage. Alright. And then we have the Hermit card, which was clarified by the Five of Cups, which was clarifying imagination. So you all are feeling quite unfulfilled. You feel like you lost. You feel internally that you're losing. Although you try to put on the front, put on a happy face, internally you all are going through it. Okay? However, there is hope in the situation. things could turn around. But you're going to have to get out of that manipulative energy that you're in. You're going to have to step up to the plate and do whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself stable, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You're going to have to tap into those creative side of you, where your fulfillment is truly going to come from, versus you going about it trying to get it in other ways. That fulfillment, sex is not going to fulfill you. That's a temporary thrill, especially if you're not going about it in the right way. If you're just doing it for the sake of pleasure or a numbers game, that's not going to work. You're going to still be feeling left empty. I don't think I said that right, but I think you get the picture. Alright, so let's go ahead and get I'm in the healing card. I'm feeling the need to do this one. This is Healing with the Fairies Oracle card.